everybody, and welcome to Ignite 2019. We are hanging out with 24,000 of our closest friends, including Caesar here at the AvePoint booth. And Caesar, what brings you to, well, Ignite?
Yeah, so my role at AvePoint is I'm in charge of our customer success program globally. So I really wanted to come to Ignite to meet a lot of our customers face to face, hear about their stories, their success stories about, utilizing our products, asking about obviously other ways that we could potentially help them. And quite frankly, also hearing about some of the challenges, right? Because, those are areas that we really want to kind of invest in and try to help our customers, through some of those challenges to ultimately help them become, successful in the long run.
Let's just talk about what customer success actually is. Is that just somebody who just goes in and just, when people are angry, you make them happy again? Or do you fix problems? Define what the customer success role is to you, in your opinion.
Yeah. Well, we do talk to some angry folks, as you can imagine, right? So that does happen quite often in our role. But really what we're aimed at is trying to really identify how customers are evolving as they're making their digital transformation, right? As they're moving into the cloud. We've been around for quite a long time. A lot of our customers are, legacy customers from on-prem days. And so, they have a lot of questions about, how can we help them in this effort, in this transformation effort? So really a lot of our time lately has been spent on, talking to them about, not just, the benefits of Office, obviously Microsoft and Office 365, but how we can really kind of, help them transition, right? Not just from an Office 365 or Microsoft perspective, but even from an AvePoint perspective. Sure. So I think that a lot of our conversations as of late have really been focused in that area. In addition to, of course, some of the challenges that you just mentioned.
We'd all like to think that a migration or an adoption program is just, you just click a button, everybody's happy, things just work. But we all know that is absolutely not the case when you're moving petabytes of data.
That's right.
It is challenging. What are the trends that you're seeing from customers? Are they moving more towards Teams? Are the OneDrive adoption? What are you seeing in the industry?
Yeah, you know what? So a lot of the folks that are, really kind of starting to tip their toe in, primarily really start with some of the easier workloads. So Exchange happens to be like one of the first ones that people go with, right? So we have been getting into a lot of our conversations with customers that are just making that jump. Folks are asking us about how do we help them get into, Exchange first, right? But after that, quite frankly, Teams has been a big second in that conversation. Folks love what Teams brings to the table. In fact, I was just talking to one client, not 5 minutes ago, where they were just telling us, well, look, we really want to focus on, a developer use case for Teams. We want to get them away from going to these other tools. And Teams has been huge in a lot of our discussions. And so, it's the adoption of Teams. It's how do we govern it? How can we report on its usage? And how do we find ways to really promote, other new and innovative ways for people to use Teams other than just, some tool for conversations or some tool for document repository.
Yeah, Teams is growing like crazy. It's Microsoft's fastest growing commercial application ever. Mm-hmm. Don't forget that Skype for Business is going away. So the adoption is only going to be increasing. And if you haven't started to make that migration journey yet, you really need to start planning it, or reach out to Caesar, because I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help you get on that path. But Caesar, if people want to learn more about what you are doing, customer success and AvePoint, what's the best way to find out?
Well, visit our website. We do have a customer success page on the AvePoint.com website. So, by all means, please join us there. Please also join us at our account portal. It's a portal, accounts at AvePoint.com. And, you can log in, get yourself an account. There's a lot of information in there. We post all our webinar information, a lot of our, collateral in there. And it also gives you an opportunity to directly interact with our customer success reps globally. So I think those are two of the best ways to, get involved with us.
Fantastic. We'll include some of those links down below, everybody, to make that journey over to AvePoint website just a little bit easier. But Caesar, we very much appreciate you taking your time out of your very busy booth, by the way, to sit down and talk to us about customer success. To everybody else, we'll catch all of you right back here next time.